infinite potential is within you. No matter in what stage the plant may be between the seed and the tree, the potential whole is always in the part.
Continue on.
No matter what your experience may be, there is always an allness within the illness, and all sufficiency within any insufficiency, and so on. Whatever is whole, whether or not you can see or experience that wholeness.
Good. See, whatever is even in the illness, in the negativity, I can tell you that wholeness is in it. Whatever looks fragmented now is whole. So see the tree. So see the seed can become the tree because the tree is in the seed. That's why you never count the number of seeds that are in the apple, but you have to have faith in the number of apples that are trapped in the seed. And many of us, we look at the seed and despise the orchard. Because we don't focus on the potential. And see, our goal should be just to get the seed in the right environment so it can yield the very result. See, everything you desire right now is sleeping in you. What I'm living in today, Prophet Cynthia talked about her 5-bedroom home, and she has 2 homes. Amen. We have 2 places here that's over 20,000 square feet. But do you not know that even when I was 10 years old, both of those things were sleeping in me? But see, what gets me excited is not what I have now. What gets me excited is what else is sleeping in me. And I'm ready to start saying I am, and so that thing can start stretching. I'm here. See, that's what I'm talking about. It will start to wake up. And when it's stretched, it's going to create tension. Because where it was comfortable before to have it, you're going to feel something stretching in you. And when you are having tension in your life, it's one of those cells beginning to wake up and rise up. Are you having some financial pressure? Something's waking up and rising up. Is your money in trouble? Something is waking up and rising up. Because see, that something could not be born. Ask a mother that's carrying a child until she starts feeling pressure. See, I know what I'm talking about. I just went through a major financial pressure. Why? Because I was giving birth to another baby. Guess what? Something was bearing down its head. So the cervix can start to open up. And it didn't look good for a moment. And the thing that carried me for 2 months was just the ebb and flow. It says you don't know prosperity until you know ebb and flow. You could never see prosperity if everything was flat. A matter of fact, a flat line means it's dead. So there has to be a coming out where things are depleted, and where you got to sit there and stand there and says, wait a minute, I know God, I trust God, I believe God, I'm putting things in place, and I'm seeing this coming, and seeing coming here. Now the wave come. Here comes your tsunami. Your tsunami of blessings. Okay. Read on, Prophetess Kelly. I'm too excited here.
Delight yourself. Principle number 17.
That's right.
The law of desire must be mixed with the power of delight.
That's right. The law of desire must be mixed with the power of delight. And we are told to delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart. You can't get it if you don't delight. Okay, let's go on to the next principle, principle 18.
Principle number 18. The law of desire produces its own labels.
Good, read on.
You do not desire something because it is good. Instead, you label it as good because you desire it.
Woo! Now that's powerful there. That Vernon Howard takes you into things. You do not desire something because it is good. Instead, you label it as good because you desired it. Wow. Principle 19.
The law of desire demonstrates that spirit makes all things out of itself.
Good. And see, that's what God did. He created everything out of himself. So the law of desire demonstrates that. Read on.
We should keep this in mind. The spirit makes all things out of itself. Everything comes into being without effort, and when we exert ourselves, we are not in accord with the creative spirit in the way in which it works. The impulse of the spirit to move must be caused by a desire to express what it feels itself to be: beauty, form, color, life, love, and power. All things else we find in the manifest universe are attributes of the spirit and are caused to spring into being through the word because the spirit wants to enjoy itself.
Good. Say it with me. Spirit desires to enjoy itself.
Spirit desires to enjoy itself.
See, spirit is only in the earth for one reason, for expression. Final principle, principle number 20, read.
Our thinking brings about our desired results.
Good, read on.
Our bodily condition is the result of our way of thinking and believing. If we wish to change the condition from weakness to strength, from disease to health, from pain to ease, we must believe that the desired change is taking place. Then shall we find relief according to the intensity and sincerity of our thought. Our inward thoughts give form to our feelings, so we seem to ourselves to be the conditions we externalize.
Good. And so we begin to see that our inward thoughts give form to our feelings. That is the law of desire.